it's Ellie. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today I am building something pretty different. I don't usually build things like this ever. It's a really modern house kind of surrounded by pool. I don't know. I always wanted to build a house that kind of had a pool running through it, but that doesn't work so well on The Sims 4, so I tried to improvise and do something that was pretty cool still. It's just, yeah, the whole house is completely surrounded by the water except in this front area where you get to the door, because like you don't want to swim to the door. That would be super annoying. The house is open to the outside though. I haven't done it yet, but I eventually put in a half wall in like the hallway area on the right side of the house. So yeah, it's a pretty cool. It's different and I like it a lot, though I had a ton of trouble styling this house and getting just the right furniture and look to it. It was the aesthetic. I don't know. I'm bad at building modern houses. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm good at traditional modern, but modern, like, that's just like a whole other thing and I can't do it. I just don't. The concept just doesn't really flow with me very well. But I did my best. I changed my mind a few times. I did cut out a large portion of this build. I'm pausing for a really long time. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go, finally. Anyway, I did cut out a huge portion of this build because I sort of made like 3 kitchens at one point. I made one, I deleted them, I made another, deleted it. Did the whole dining room. I added something that was kind of cool though in the dining room area. I added a sort of wine fridge almost. So you've got these those storage boxes they're like the really tall fridge storage for the nectar bottles. I call them wine, but you know, they're nectar in The Sims 4. And usually I just put them in like a basement or something, or in a bar area, but I actually didn't put a bar in this house. I tried. I hated it in the house, so I deleted it. And let's see. Yeah, I decided to put that little wine cooler area because I thought it looked pretty cool. You'll probably see it eventually if I ever go near the dining room when it's done. I haven't even started furnishing yet, but you know. Anyway, this house is 4 bedrooms. Yeah, 4 bedrooms. The master is on the bottom floor. And now that I think about it, I'm not actually sure that I furnished the downstairs bathroom. I might have forgot. Crap. I don't think I did. Well, whoops. I haven't even taken the screenshots yet. Oh gosh, I'm having such trouble pronouncing my words today. Anyway, I haven't taken this screenshot, so I can go back and quickly furnish the bathroom before I take the screenshots, and then you can see what it turned out to be. So yeah, it'll all work out in the end. I actually didn't do any landscaping either because I have no idea how to do landscaping for this house. I'm gonna have to look at Google for a bit to figure out what kind of landscaping houses like this have, because I just literally I don't know. I'm also gonna put it on a smaller lot before I start landscaping, but yeah, gosh, I'm completely lost with this landscaping here, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, I guess I'm kind of done talking about the build now. Oh wait, one more thing I wanted to mention. Modern houses are usually pretty monotone, but this house is not. It's quite colorful, actually. I chose a fun color for the entire wall downstairs and some fun colored furniture. So yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say about this build. You can enjoy watching it while I tell you stories from my job. And I mentioned this in one of my recent videos, but I started helping out a old elderly lady with Alzheimer's. So yeah, she's dealing with that. I'm helping her. But what I actually want to talk about when concerning this is her dog. Her dog Jake. Jake is a basset hound, and yeah, basset hounds I think typically aren't very high energy, but this dog in particular is like the laziest dog I have ever met. And I don't mean like, oh, it's cute, he's so lazy. I mean, the dog literally never moves. He sleeps all day. He barks once in a while to go outside, and half the time he goes outside, he just lays on the front porch. So, this dog, okay. The thing about this dog too is that, I hate to say this, this is stupid, but I don't want to be mean to dogs, okay? I like dogs. I've called a lot of dogs dumb before in a lighthearted, oh, you're such a lovable goof kind of dumb. But holy crap, this dog is dumb. Like, Jake, he is a dumb dog. And again, I don't mean in the lovable, oh, you're so cute and dumb, but no, he like, you say his name and he has the most vacant expression. It's like there's nothing going on in his head at all. He like barely knows his name, I swear. And he's just, like, I was asking him the other day, he was just staring at me. Like, but he didn't, I don't know, he was just staring at me, and I was like, Jake, do you need something? What do you want? Are you hungry? Do you need to go out? And there's just like no, if I asked my dogs, hey, you need to go outside, at least their ears would perk up. If they actually had to go out, they would jump up and probably go to the door, because that's what they usually do. But this dog, it's just nothing. You ask him if he has to go outside, and he just looks at you. And you ask him if he's hungry, and he just looks at you. And you give him a bowl of water, and he just looks at it. And then he looks at you. And he just like, I don't even know how he survives. He's just, oh. Here's the other thing though, and it might be partially due to his owner that he is like this, to be honest, because I recently realized I think 2 days ago, I saw this. Wait, no, 2 days ago was Sunday. It must have been on Friday then that I saw this, and the old lady that I help, she got her dog food, and he eats some dry food, and he also apparently eats canned food, which I personally don't think a dog needs canned food unless they are struggling to keep on weight. But like, I don't know about, the vet recommended things, but in my personal opinion, dry food is just fine for a dog. Almost always, like maybe as a treat, canned food once in a while. I give my cat canned food, but cats are picky eaters and they're not as domesticated as dogs, so he would get kind of upset if I never gave him any canned food. Also, he's a super tiny cat. He gets way too much exercise, I think. Not too much, but he gets plenty of exercise that he is not going to get fat, so tangent. Anyway, this poor dog though, the lady, she preps his food. She got him his soft food, just a warm, like a normal room temperature can of soft food, and she put it in a bowl, and then she put 2 handfuls of dry food over it, and then she put it in the microwave. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, what is she doing? She's microwaving her dog's food. No wonder he's so dumb. He never eats, is the thing. All the time when I go over and I ask like, oh, did Jake eat today? And I can see that his bowl is still laying in the middle of the floor, not eaten. And I was getting concerned, why is this dog never eating? Well, I just figured out the reason. It's 2 reasons, actually. I lied. This is one of the reasons, I think. In my personal opinion, he probably doesn't eat it because it's microwave mush by the time he gets it. But the other reason, this poor dog, the other reason is because the lady gives him cheese and stuff like that. And basset hounds in particular have a really sensitive stomach, I think. I mean, if we gave my dogs cheese, they would have an upset stomach. They might have to go out once in a while, but yeah, that would pretty much be all. But this dog, when you give him cheese, he throws up, and she used to put cheese on his food dish, which again, no wonder he doesn't eat, because he doesn't want to eat something that's going to make him sick all the time. But now she just resorted to giving it to him plain on the floor, like as a treat almost. So I had to be very blunt with her the other day and tell her straight up, you can't give your dog food, human food. It's going to make him very sick. And I told her that, I told her once, and then she gave it to him again a different day, like a week later, and I had to tell her again, kind of harshly, more harshly than the first time, like, seriously, don't give your dog food. And she said she forgot. Sometimes I'm not sure if she actually forgets, though. She's clever. She is a sneaky lady, so she could very well just trying to sneak and give her dog food because she doesn't understand that it makes him sick and that it's not good for him. She's just, here's, the other day, I didn't witness this, actually. Her daughter came home, the lady's daughter, and I know her, she's in my family, so that's kind of why I started helping this lady, because I know her daughter, and her daughter really wanted me to help out, so I did. And her daughter came home the other day to her mother's house, to the lady I watch, and found that she had set out a plate on the floor for Jake, her dog, that included a fork and a knife and a napkin, and she had apparently given him a hot dog on the plate, and she set out the mustard for him as well, just on the floor with the cap open, just the bottle of mustard. So sometimes she has some really bad moments, and I think she gets confused maybe about her dog, that he's a dog, if that makes any sense. And I don't know, like, I haven't researched too much about specifically what can happen with Alzheimer's, and I think that's part of the problem, that so many things can happen. But I think she confused her dog with her dead husband, who she doesn't even know when her husband died. Like, she keeps telling me he died 5 months ago, and he died over a year ago. So her timeline, that kind of thing, is not very stable at the moment. So yeah, it's interesting being at this job. I see a lot of unusual things. I have to deal with things I never thought I would have to deal with, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really ever expect to have a job like this, but I don't mind it. It's pretty nice, actually. I spent like a whole week so far, like 5 straight days, canning tomatoes, which was it was fun. I feel like I hesitated there, but it actually was fun. I've never canned before, and it was nice to learn. I have to be very careful, though, because sometimes she forgets how to do it, and I don't know, so I have to pay very close attention to, like, the times when she's explaining it to me that she actually seems completely there and, like, she knows what she's talking about. Because I had to remind her of a few things lately that she was doing wrong with the canning, and I've only been doing it for a week, so yeah, I hope we're doing it right in the first place. I think so. I looked at her cookbook. She has a ton of cookbooks. They're awesome. So many good tips. You know what I never heard a tip before? To flour the pan of when you're baking like a cake or something. Every recipe I ever looked up just said to grease the pan, but wow, flouring works so much better. You flour and grease, I think it said. But yeah, crazy. It works so much better. Maybe I just flowered it. Now I can't even remember. Whatever. The speed build is almost over, actually. I'm just working on the last few bedrooms and putting up the decor, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post Sims videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!